What a day today. But now I'm installing a Brita filter and more coming up after this. Wait, I don't do that here. I'm installing a Brita filter, and I got some thrifty hauls coming up after this. I don't say coming up after this. Ow, I'm hurting my hand. I'm installing a Brita filter, and I also have a thrift haul. Today was supposed to be a productive day, but it wasn't really. I woke up this morning and said to myself that I was going to stay home, put things on eBay, make lots of money, work hard, but instead I went out shopping. I just had to get out of the house. It's been so noisy in here. I just needed some relief. I'm putting in this Brita filter. I'm going to be able to clear off some of the stuff on my counter here. I get to take this away, and also I don't like having to clean this out all the time. I don't like to have to change the filter. You don't have to change the filter in this as much. I think 3-4 times a year, and this is like what happens all the time. Maybe it's supposed to be 3 or 4 times a year too, but maybe I drink too much water. I don't know, we'll see, but it's still worth not having that on your counter, even though I put my laptop on top of the jug when I'm watching YouTube videos, and well, I'll find it. I mean, that's the least of my problems, right? And cleaning the counter off is going to be so much better. It's going to be even more minimal and zen and wonderful. Those are my necessities. Also, I go into this bin a lot, and I put this towel rack here, and I like to put my tooth stuff here. I've never been good at tooth stuff, so having the tooth stuff in a great access place is great, and I do it in the shower. So those I've been using, and then baking soda and tea tree oil I use to brush my teeth. I just put a bit of baking soda, and then I put a few drops of tea tree oil in it, and it doesn't taste very good. I mean, I don't actually mind the taste. It doesn't bother me. So yeah, so I can't really hang a cloth here like I wanted to. That was the whole point of me doubling up. So I was thinking about moving it up here, but then that's in such a weird place. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't do it. Maybe I just don't put that stuff there. Oh yeah, but I also want to get into the bin, so that stuff gets in the way too. Maybe I just thought it was so cool that I had this cutting board that fit exactly into this little basket just to up it a little bit, and I dry things on that usually, so that's why there's a little towel there. Okay, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I thrifted today. I'm in between sets because I was supposed to exercise today, and I got home really late too. But I'm gonna sit down here on the floor and show you how I bought some apples from the grocery store. Oh, I bought these at the Dollar Tree because I was gonna buy cookies, and I said, if you're gonna buy something, even though this is a lot of sugar, there's probably just as much sugar, but I think there's a huge difference between natural sugar, and at least I watched many documentaries and conferences and videos talking about how anything processed is bad, right? I don't think that eating a lot of sugar is good either. I mean, it is better when you don't eat sugar altogether. Okay. This is kind of a mistake, considering I am trying to be a minimalist. I want to keep them in the bag for now. I want to make sure that they're clean. But they're antique hangers, and they're flat. And I have so many of these. I will show you that one day. Well, when I'll be doing minimizing wardrobes and stuff coming up. This lighting is not good. So, they always have like hotels on them. So this is a CP hotel. Holt Renfrew is our fancy store here, and here's a generic one. Anyway, flat. You want them all to be flat or all to be curved, so that they all fit wonderfully in your home. I used to collect curved ones and flat ones, but because I had so many of them. You won't believe how many I have. I probably have over. Anyway, I wanted to say, if I'm going to have more clothes, that means that I have to take the clothes off the hangers, but I still have room in there for more hangers. And I have a YouTube wardrobe, and I have a regular wardrobe. I mean, I collect them. They're beautiful. I wouldn't mind if I owned these and I just had them in my house. There's a few things. Mason jars, like really antique mason jars from early 1900s, and hangers from early 1900s, and natural cotton. Yeah, natural cotton. And I like, and black wrought iron too. Pioneer, minimalist, wabi sabi. Oh, speaking of that, let's see. I brought these home on my bicycle. I bought new dishes. Now the good thing about my situation is that I live in a whole house, but I really only use my room. I don't go out into the other parts of the house, really. But I do have a whole basement to store stuff in, so I don't really have to throw anything out. Like, I can put stuff out of sight, out of mind, and then eventually, if I think about it, I can throw the stuff out. Okay, so the bowls didn't break. Look at the bowls. They're made in Italy. I don't know if you can see that. These were $4 for this bundle of bowls. See how they have a terracotta edge? I don't know if they're made of terracotta and they're just glazed on both sides. Some of them might be chipped, or I don't know if they're chipped, and it doesn't matter because they are so rudimentary. Look, there's even like, you can see molding marks on them that are from the kiln. Like, these are wabi sabi. Terracotta, that's another thing that, I mean, I should have more plants. But I had a lot of plants here, and I went away. And when I came back, all the plants were dead, of course. So I can't go away. But you know what? I'm probably not going anywhere because I'm anti-vac. So they probably won't let me go anywhere. Okay, and then there's the mini plates, and they didn't break. She gave me like one piece of paper at the Salvation Army or the thrift store, whatever thrift store it was, around things. But then I stopped into the Dollarama and I grabbed one of the boxes from the ground that they were unboxing. And I layered everything in here with boxes on the bottom, and it worked because that one time that I brought my bowls home and they were broken. I mean, I could be doing this with my glasses on so I can really see. And then I have dinner plates. So I guess I'm going to swap out. Let me show you my plates that I really use. So I don't know what these are. Do they have? They don't have any markings on them or anything. I'm gonna have to wash these now because I was touching my dirty stuff. So they just look a little antique-y. But they're not too frilly, and they're not special. I mean, these don't look turn of the century. Oh, they might look like dishes pioneers would use. Ideally, I wanted to get enamel plates, and enamel plates would be dishes that pioneers used. And I'm also clumsy, so. But a plain white plate with a terracotta edge, and made in Italy. And there's 12 pieces. They look really nice. They look more antique on the back. Anyway, I think it was the right decision. I can always switch them, flip them, but I guess I'm going to wash these and put the other plates in the basement. And either I'll break these and need the ones from the basement, or I'll decide to get rid of the ones I have in the basement because I love these ones so much. Maybe I'll miss the ones from the basement and I'll put these ones in the basement. $12 total. How could I pass that up? I also had 2 t-shirts from the Dollar Tree that I wrapped around the plates. I didn't really get to see what they looked like on. They're at $1.50. Yeah. This is a nice t-shirt. $1.50. I'm gonna have to wash it and make sure that looks okay. I got 2 of these. Yeah, I'm gonna start like a really nice wardrobe with things that I got from the dollar store and Walmart. I had to get all 6. OCD, I started off just choosing the ones that I really, really liked. And then OCD, I bought another one, and then I added another one to my cart to get free shipping. And then OCD, when it showed up, I really liked it. And then OCD, but how is this being minimalism? I love wearing plaid shirts, but I also have a lot of other shirts that I don't want to throw out that are really nice and I like wearing. But I do prefer to wear plaid shirts, and I had to get the whole collection. OCD, so now I have everyone. And then OCD, every year at Walmart, they have plaid shirts that I see, and I like them. But by the time I notice them in the fall when I need them, they're all gone. This time, I remembered to look at the end of the summer, or now, to see if there were any. And they did. They showed up. And then I saw them online, and they were available everywhere. And the plaids were really nice. And the collar was right. And I tried one on, and they fit me quite nicely. I still haven't washed one. I still could return them if I wash one and I see that it shrinks in a bad way or something. Okay, these boxes, I actually am finished with one. I can put it back into storage, so that's good. The other one is to sell stuff. That is a Dollar Tree haul that I have to do. Over here, I guess it's a little more cleaned up, but there's always the toy projects that have to be done, and they're piled up. This, I still don't have it out of my head, but I like how I'm not putting everything on the back burner to get it done. I have the lanterns. I did find all of the lanterns that I need to finish doing that. So I'm just going to, those two shelves are going to turn into, well, I tried to explain this in my last video. I have to remove this style of shelf because they don't make it with the black bolts anymore, and it's a little bit smaller, so I'm getting too hot with the shirt on. So I have to bring in, I have the new ones in the other room, so I have to bring those ones into here and swap those to here, and I also have to get 6. The reason that this happened was because when I took all the shelves out, I said, I don't want any shelves in here. This has to be a minimal room. But I have stuff that I have to put here, and I love how this works out with the curtains that hide the stuff when they fall properly. That is, I'll fix that up better when I do it, but it's going to look so much nicer if it's going all the way across and it takes up the whole wall, and it covers up the green paint, which I don't really like, but I don't mind it when it's like that. So that is a happy solution there. Oh man, I'm probably dehydrated and probably not looking so well today. Did I cover everything that I wanted to talk about here? I might have to put that upside down machine in the basement. No, I'm going to put that in the closet. The closet's huge, and maybe the inside the closet will also be a gym, but I have to sell all the toys that are in that closet. I have these boxes in here filled with toys that I can sell, and I have to sell them and get those out of here. And I also keep my packing materials in there for the toys that I sell, which I probably shouldn't do. And here are some toys that I have currently listed. And here's some other toys over here that I've currently listed. These ones I'm keeping. These ones are mine, and I love them. These ones I love too. Those are my toy art wall. Those should be the only toys that are in this room. Should be what is on those 2 panels as 2 pieces of giant artwork. That should be it. The rest of the stuff should go away. And I mean, the stuff that I'm working on can probably go into these shelves. That's where the projects can go. That's a really good idea too. So I have to make sure that the stuff that I keep in here is going to be minimal. Now I'm going to talk about stuff like keeping DVDs and stuff. I am going to keep DVDs, even though people tell you not to, but I'll try to get rid of some, but my friends are DVDs, so that's why I have to keep them. But I guess if I can digitize them, then I won't keep them. I don't think I mentioned that there's a laundry basket for $25 at one of the thrift stores. And it's been there a long, long time. But because it's the cleanest one, it's like it's like a thrift mission. It's by the church or something. Very religious, clean people. And it's nice, but, wicker's kind of weird. It really does look pioneer, and I keep going back and looking at it, and it's still there. Luckily, they keep pillows in it, so I don't think people notice it. But every once in a while, every 2 weeks, they have a different colored tag goes on sale, half price. So I don't know when yellow is going on sale, but green is on sale starting today or something for the next 2 weeks. So I don't know if I should wait and check back, or I should just buy it for $25. I was going to. It's really large, though, so I have to bring this thing home. So it means I can't stop anywhere. I have to go specifically for it, or it has to be my last stop. Oh, and there's these giant bags of clothes, but I need to do an anti-haul, because those are clothes I'm definitely getting rid of. But I think it would make a great video to try these things on and show you why I'm getting rid of them. I have to get back to my exercising. Is it wrong that my new plates match my toilet? They look good in my bathroom. Should your dinnerware look good in your bathroom? I'm gonna start eating in my bathroom. It should be mentioned that I don't get everything that I want. There was also this really nice mirror that I really wanted to get, but I didn't because I couldn't get it home. First of all, it was under $20. I think it was $17 or $18, and it was made from it looked like an old school window that they put a mirror in it. I don't really need a mirror. It's pretty big, and it was made really well. And it was antique, but it had a mirror, and the mirror was even nice and clean and everything. But I would have had to drop everything, and that would have had to come home, and I was gone for hours after that. So it was a nice mirror, though. It was really nice. Maybe I should go back for it. I mean, I need mirrors, don't I? You would think that I would have more mirrors than I do. Oh, I have to exercise. They're getting too easy. I'm going to have to add weight. I'm going to have to take a shower too. This is actually how I wanted to start out this video. I wanted to say that it's so funny in Canada, and has always been this way. On September 1st, which is the day I'm recording this, the weather changes on that day. It's like the first day of school, you have all these fall clothes. I thought it was some kind of placebo effect, but today it was cooler. Like, people had all their sweaters and jackets on and stuff. And I mean, for me, I was still way too hot, but it wasn't the mugginess that was happening. It all went away. I live in central Canada. I actually live in eastern Canada, but it's central. It's away from the water. So it's always colder in the winter and hotter in the summer in the parts that aren't on the water. So it was warmer today for me. I mean, I still went into the splash pads. I was hot, but you could feel that cold, that northern wind, or wherever the cold wind is coming from. But you felt it. It was cooler today. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I couldn't do a try-on haul. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even function for last week or the week before. I couldn't do anything. It was too hot to function. But now I can do try-on hauls. I had a whole summer wardrobe. I was going to do a hot boy summer, and I think I'll do a hot boy summer, because I have this feeling that it is going to be warm until December here anyway. I'm going to keep the pool open and swim all winter long, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. I am going to do a try-on haul of these clothes that I'm wearing. I don't think I'd wear this black. Does this have black? I don't think I'd wear this black t-shirt underneath one of these unless it was a darker. Anyway, here's one very fall outfit. I'm not sure that this is the right color for me or anything, but a little tip though, you can put your right color in between. But if I'm going to wear a t-shirt underneath one of these, it's going to be, I'm getting too warm, it's going to be a white one. I love these t-shirts though. I hope that they wash well. $1.50, and it's really nice, and it's a brand that I really, really like. Have you heard enough from me? No, I actually have more that I want to talk about. I had to poop today, and I usually wear these shorts that have a liner in them, and so I'm not wearing any underwear. I don't like to do that because I can't get, completely clean in public. I don't know, these shorts are really personal, and that kind of blows. I feel that they're dirty, so I have to make sure that they're really clean now. Is that TMI? Pooping. I gotta take a shower. It helps me get through the last set too, because it'll invigorate me and wash away some of the sweat. That is my little tip. Yeah, it gives you a little more energy to get through that last set. Let's get huge. No. Love you. I love you.